Welcome to Ask a Member. I'm Ann Hughes, President of the Adrian Area Chamber of Commerce, and this is a chamber program to let you know information about our local businesses, business owners, and executive directors like Marilyn Schebil here this morning. Welcome, Marilyn.
Hi, thank you, Ann. Thanks for having us.
And of course, Marilyn is the Executive Director of the Lenawee County Conference and Visitors Bureau, better known as the LCCVB.
Very good.
And how long have you been doing that, Marilyn?
Oh my gosh, I think is it 10 years? I think 10 or 11 years.
I bet this is your 11th year.
Wow, yes. Yeah.
So, and when I ask you about it, you just light up and smile.
I
So
know.
obviously you're one of those people who you don't go to work every day, you go do something that you love.
I absolutely do something that I love. I love this county, and I love telling people about all the fun things we have to do here and all the things there are to see and do and enjoy.
Okay. So give us a little bit of history about the Visitors Bureau.
The Visitors Bureau is funded by an assessment on our local hotels with 10 or more rooms, and those assessment dollars come back directly to the CVB, and we use them in turn to market Lenawee County. So technically, our customers and clients of our hotels are paying for marketing our county, and that way we're able to reach out to other people and let them know about all the things to do here.
So it's real important that we get as many people in our hotels as possible so that that funding goes even higher and we can do even more.
It's absolutely imperative. That is, while that is technically our job is of a CVB director is to get people into our hotels, people never visit a county just to stay in a hotel. They come to your area to see and do all the things there are happening, your festivals, your events, your venues, your restaurants, your destinations. Of course, we have lovely hotels that they can then stay in, and we encourage them to do it an overnight. That way, we have those dollars coming back into the CVB to market with.
So things like Blues and Brews, Artalicious, things that happen all throughout the county.
Appalumpkin, River Raisin,
Yeah.
the Town and Country Festival in Morenci, the Bean Creek Festival in Hudson when that's taking place. All of those festivals are things that I talk to people about and let them know that there's a reason you can come here and spend a night. You can spend 2 days in Lenawee County easily
Yeah,
and be entertained and have
all
fun.
that's going on and all the things there are to see.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, even just look at art. You know, we've got
Oh.
the colleges, we've got the gallery, the LCBA, and the Croswell. We've
Right.
got the art walk in Tecumseh. We've got the art. You can do the art walk here in Adrian now with
Yep.
the pieces that were put out last year.
Yes, so many things, so many things. Of course, you know, we have Michigan International Speedway in our county. There's no doubt about it. That draws roughly 100,000 people twice a year. More and more things are going on out at the track now, which is wonderful for our area because that encourages people to come to that facility, but they need some place to stay. And so they stay in our hotels. It is a roundabout cyclical.
So have we seen more weekends with people in our hotels due to MIS other than just the 2 race weekends?
We're starting to see with all of the automobile testing and all kinds of things going on out there, the track meet that goes on, the countywide track meet brings lots of aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas. All of those kinds of events bring people in, and we have roughly 300 rooms in Lenawee County. So we're the closest hotels basically to the track, so it's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
But we are so much more than that in Lenawee County, and when I go to trade shows and I go and introduce Lenawee County to people, they are amazed at the arts and culture and the destination restaurants and the just the unique and wonderful downtowns that we have and the architecture and the homes. There is so much. It's limitless here.
Well, you know, you and I worked together in a former life, and I've been involved with the Visitors Bureau for 20 years in one form or another, and it's amazing how things have grown. You know, even just here in Adrian, but countywide, the events and the people who are interested in coming here and do come here.
Yes.
So how do you get the message out? How do you tell people about all the great stuff that's happening here?
Well, of course, we use our website, and we market that website in all kinds of printed pieces in magazines, and we do a lot of editorials. We attempt to do editorials in magazines and newspapers where we will buy an ad but be given editorial content. So that way we're able to tell people, not just show them in an ad. So we do a lot of that, a lot of placement, media placement, looking for the right place. You know, where are we getting people, where are they coming from, so that we can then go out and market to those communities. Generally, we need to market at least 2 hours away. So
you don't want them to be able to drive home at night after
exactly,
dinner.
exactly. And while I love the fact that we have markets that come, people who come here from Ann Arbor, Jackson, Toledo, that's wonderful for all of our businesses in the county. For the Visitors Bureau, my market needs to go beyond that. I need to go to Cincinnati, Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Chicago, and then of course all of Michigan above 94.
So how do you track that? How do we know if people are coming here from Philadelphia and Chicago and Cincinnati?
It's so funny because sometimes we don't know exactly what the ROI is, but we are able to talk to our hoteliers that are participating in the PA 59 assessment, and we can ask them for zip codes from where people are coming that are staying in the hotel.
Okay.
And that helps us when
Okay.
we're working together like that.
Where do you get most of your calls for information from? Or you know, whether it comes over the internet or the phone or whatever, where are
Right.
those people from?
Oh gosh, lots of people are starting to discover Lenawee County. Again, as I say, when we start to do a campaign in a particular area, we're seeing people coming from, as I say, above 94, we're seeing people coming from Fort Wayne. We're doing some advertising in Cincinnati, so we're starting to see people start to creep up from those areas. So those are always good. Those are far enough away, but not too far away. You don't want to be more than a tank of gas, especially as the economy as it is. So we just have to be real selective with where we advertise. What really brings the most into our office is our travel ideas, the state's travel guide, and through Travel Michigan. We do an ad in their magazine, and that magazine now, they're doing 4 separate ones, but it goes out to tons of people, and of course most people have seen the Pure Michigan campaigns. So that gets people into michigan.org, which then they can find all of us through that when they get their magazine in the mail as well.
Okay. What's our biggest draw, other than MIS, for people coming here? What's the biggest reason people come here?
Oh gosh, the biggest reason people come here. Well, we are blessed with Michigan State University's Hidden Lake Gardens. That is a huge draw for people. If you're not a gardener or a landscape or a flower person, you may not be aware of that, but it is world-renowned and well-known. And the bonsai exhibit there and collection is amazing. And that brings a huge number of people into our community that then discover other things to do and stay. Other things that bring, we've got our display here, the train,
That's
the Mystery
beautiful.
Dinner Train in Blissfield brings lots of people. The Croswell brings lots of people wonderful entertainment at the TCA and the Croswell. Our lakes and our festivals, you mentioned all of the festivals earlier, those bring a lot of people. And more festivals, they're growing. Our Delicious is growing in Adrian. The Blues and Brews Festival had their first festival last year. Craft
It's
beers
huge,
and wines are becoming huge, and Michigan is the 4th largest producer of craft beers. So
I didn't know that.
isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So we are right on the cutting edge of it here in Lenawee County, which is exciting. We have a
great.
couple breweries and we have a couple wineries. It's awesome for us.
Now, I know you you go out and talk to people. You hand out the visitor's guide
Correct.
and take some maps along too of Lenawee County. And of course, the visitor's guide comes out every couple years, and it includes all kinds of information about recreation and attractions, and gives the dates and that of the festivals that are going on. Where do you go, and how do you decide to go there?
Well, basically, we have determined, and this is not just the Lenawee Visitors Bureau, this is general, that as much as the men have the wallet particularly, women make the decisions. So we do a lot of women's shows. We do them in Novi, we do them in Fort Wayne, we go to Lansing, we go to Grand Rapids. These are large-scale women's shows that are put on throughout the season. Our season of trade shows is going on now. And I spend weekends at those talking to large numbers of women and men who do attend. But mostly we're talking to those decision makers about where you're going on vacation, what you're going to do, what your family's doing. And we're giving them great ideas to come right here and do it in Lenawee.
That would be Mom making those decisions.
Yes.
The one that I've always been interested in is when you go to Union Station in Chicago and set up. That's cool.
That's right. I forgot about that one. We do that once a year. The Amtrak station there at Union Station in Chicago gives the Michigan CVBs a full day, and it's actually called Michigan Week, but we get a day and a half basically to come as CVBs. We set up our displays. We have our visitor guides and our maps available to everyone that's going through the station for that day and a half or two. And we talk to people constantly about Lenawee County and how easy it is to get here. Even though we are not right on a train stop, we are close.
We're close.
We're very close with Ann
Yeah.
Arbor, Jackson, Battle Creek. I mean,
Toledo,
you can,
sure.
Toledo, it's easy to get to us. It really is.
Okay.
And that is fun. And I'm amazed at how many people I run into who are from Michigan that now live in Chicago. So that's always fun, too.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, you do a great job
Thank you very
promoting the
much.
county and selling the county. And the better job you do, and the better job our hotels do, and all of us. And one thing, and you and I have talked about this before, but all of us belong to other groups and organizations, you know, and maybe we can't handle a conference for 500 here, but we can handle smaller events here. And when it's time for the, you know, the meeting of whether, I don't know, the Grange or the Service Club or
Correct.
the Women's Club, you know, really consider Lenawee County as the destination and the location for that.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. As I say, I agree with you totally. While we can't do a 300, 500 conference, we can certainly feed, entertain, and house 100.
Definitely.
And that is a small, mid-sized meeting.
Yep.
And as you say, many of us are involved in organizations that have an annual meeting or have special conferences or events. We can definitely make that happen here, right in Lenawee County, and the Visitors Bureau is here to help you.
Yep, and
do
so
that.
is the chamber,
Right.
and you know that just brings more money into our county
Absolutely.
and benefits everybody. Marilyn, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Ann.
If people want to get a hold of you,
Visit Lenawee.com, 517-263-7747.
very good.
You can always find me on the corner of Toledo and Main in Adrian.
209 North Main, and if you call Marilyn on the phone, she'll tell you to have a nice day in Lenawee.
Oh, have a great day in Lenawee.
Okay.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.